Well, good day and welcome once again to this little audio. This audio will be very short. But anyway, I was reading an article a moment ago where Michael Jordan said that he would give like $100 million to fight, well, basically racism, Yeah, to fight racism. How do you fight racism with money? You know, I think $100 million, it's a good gesture, you know simple. I mean, it is, to give back, because those guys, yeah, they became rich and stuff like that, so it's a really good thing giving back, and I'm not against him for doing that. It's blessing still. I just want to know, well, how does money help racism, or help to get rid of racism? So is it finance, the lack of finance, that is causing people to be racial? I don't think so. It's not, you know. And there's a whole lot of people, even um, Money Man, said that he would sponsor whose funeral, and other people want to give this million and that million, based on what is happening. Let me tell you something. A person being racist to another person is downright evil, like straight up evil. And to get rid of things like that, it just takes simple human decency, you know, simple human decency. That's all. A little love, appreciation, people have to be tolerant, and everything like that. And those are virtues that money can't buy, you know. In our situation, we know money won't be able to buy that. So I'm thinking that this 100 million gesture and everything else, I think maybe you do that to your people, like you help your people. $100 million could go a very long way in relation to the development of your own people. You understand? Now, you've got people in the Caribbean who could do with some money and do with some stuff. It's not like only in America. Your people is all over the place. We are all over the four corners of the earth. So we have your people in the Caribbean, you have your people in Africa, you have your people in America, you have your people right around. So I'm thinking that for the people who could afford it, you can't study to fight racism, because at the end of the day, it won't really happen, and that's the absolute truth, right? Now, a lot of people might learn to be tolerant with other races and stuff like that. But this racist business is very deeply embedded in a lot of people. And they would not change unless they die. It's just like the people who were, most of our ancestors who were coming from Israel. I said, sorry, Israel, Egypt, and how they basically, those that came from, those that was in Egypt, they died in the wilderness, so the descendants actually entered the promised land and stuff like that. So maybe it might be like that, just taking its natural courses and stuff like that. But the whole idea of $100 million, to tell you the truth, I think most of our people would do good having this money, not other races, our people. Then that's the truth, and that is not being racist. It's like helping our people to be totally independent, you know. And if that is the case, then what would happen is other nations will most definitely respect us more. Okay, but the whole idea of a 200 million, $1 billion to fight racism, I don't see how that would happen. I just can't see it. Sometimes other people might see it, but I just can't see it. And the only how I see now and see that we could deal with that situation where people hate us and always want to disrespect us is for us to learn to love each other and be independent. Us being the kind of people that could rely on each other. Us being the kind of people that our black brothers could look out for and say, yes, this is my brother, I can trust him. I love him, I love my sister, I respect my sisters, and your people. That is what I see we could do. And if we learn to do that, we could still extend our hands professionally to other nations because we could deal with them in relation to business and stuff like that. So that is how I am looking at this thing. The point is, I just can't see how the money could actually help in, getting rid of racism. I just can't see it, because somebody being racist is like somebody being a hater. And if you are a hater, hmm, hater for what? We don't have money. It's like most of us who have money, what money we have, we don't have, as a matter of fact. We don't make money, right? So it's hard to actually, I mean, look at it like money could solve that problem. It can't solve it. It can't help it. We have to learn to just, as I said earlier, learn to work within our community, with ourselves. We have to learn to do that. We have to learn to respect each other and love each other and appreciate each other. And if we could learn to do that, we don't care about who racist and who don't like us. You know, it's just like if when we are fighting racism, it's like fighting for racial equality and stuff like that. It's just like saying that we want to be integrated with these people. We don't need to be integrated with these people. We just have to take our section and live the way we supposed to live in the presence of our Elohim. It doesn't matter, because nations around us will fight us now. So we don't need to get 100 million, 100 whatever to do anything. But we need money that we could buy things, we could open businesses, we could do that. Do that for the people. Let them feel independent and let our people uh, patronize their own people's business and stuff like that. Those are the things that we need. We don't need integration. We don't need people to be fighting racism or trying to get people to like us. We don't need that bullshit. We need for us to pull ourselves together and love each other. And then if we could do that, all our problems solved. But anyway, for those who actually supply money within the community to help out their brothers and their sisters, kudos is a blessing to you. And we're really happy about it. But I'm saying again that money can't fight racism. What money could do, money could help our people build businesses, help out our situation. We could be independent and we would not feel dependent on those people for their money or whatever they have. Right? That is what we gotta do. So be at peace, be at bless. I will most definitely keep you in my prayers.